On April 25, 1974, the NFL makes sweeping rule changes that forever alter the game.
But what were these rule changes? And what motivated the changes?
The National Football League was established in 1920 in Canton, Ohio. In 1966, the league announced a merger with the American Football League, expanding from 16 to 26 teams. Beginning in 1933, NFL goalposts were placed on the goal line. This was not only dangerous for the players, but it also encouraged teams to play more conservatively since field goals were easier to convert. From 1920 to 1973, the league had 256 games that ended in a tie score, with 7 of those ties coming in 1973. Hoping to make the game more exciting, the league implemented various rule changes in 1974. One of those changes moved the goalpost from the goal line to the end line. This would both improve player safety and reduce the number of possessions ending with long field goal attempts. Another change implemented a 15-minute sudden death overtime period for regular season games that ended in a tie. If the score were still tied after the overtime period, the game would result in a tie. Since 1974, the NFL has more than once modified its overtime rules, with the biggest change being that both teams are now guaranteed a possession in the overtime period, both in the regular season and in the playoffs. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1719, Englishman Daniel Defoe's classic adventure novel Robinson Crusoe is first published. In 1859, construction begins on Egypt's Suez Canal, a waterway connecting the Mediterranean and Red Seas. In 1915, during World War I, the Allies launch a large-scale invasion of Turkey's Gallipoli Peninsula. In 1945, new U.S. President Harry Truman first learns about the top-secret Manhattan Project. In 1950, Chuck Cooper becomes the first-ever black player chosen in the NBA draft. In 1990, the U.S. Space Shuttle Discovery places the Hubble telescope into a low Earth orbit. In 2022, Twitter confirms that it is to be sold to billionaire Tesla CEO Elon Musk for $44 billion. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Where did history's worst nuclear power plant disaster occur? 3 Mile Island, Pennsylvania, Chernobyl, Ukraine, Pax, Hungary, or Fukushima, Japan?
Liked learning about the 1974 NFL rule changes? Then you'll love this one about one of the greatest coaches of that era, John Madden. Tap the screen to keep the story going on Today in History.